Hey there, I'm gonna go over Cycle 3, Week 5, new grammar. For the 9s, oh gosh, I just spaced. Well, I'll move on to the 10s. For the 10s, we're gonna, it's like a chant, and we're gonna do 10 fingers, and we're gonna give each other high fives like this, but with all 10 fingers. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. For the 9s, that's right. I made musical instruments, so I have little wristbands with bells on them, and I have something that we can use as a drum, and we're gonna kind of do those as we sing the song, just kind of to the beat. Okay, Latin verbs. We're continuing the tune from last week, and I also have a matching game this week. So basically, I would put like facta sunt on one card, and then like were made on a different card. And factum s on one, was made on a different one, and I would scramble. I'm gonna scramble all the cards up, and they're gonna have to match. And they can use the song to remember which one goes with which. Also, a little tip here. I was trying to think about another way to remember these. Facta sunt and factum est both start with fact, which is sort of like factory. Okay. And they both have something to do with making something. So were made and was made. So you can remember those by factory. Missus means sent, and if someone is sent away, then you miss us, right? Missus, miss us. They're sent. And then obviously comprehenderant and comprehended sound very similar. And the other two, I don't really have anything specifically for. So the tune goes Latin verbs erat, was, wane it, came, perhiberate, bear, crederent, believe, facta sunt were made, factum est was made, missus sent, comprehenderent, comprehended, lucet shineth, fuit there was. These are the verbs in Latin. So, and then next week we'll be doing nouns, so we're not going to be doing that tune anymore. All right, what are the 5 main senses? The 5 main senses are sight, hearing, and then for this, we're going to hold our tongue and try to say taste. Taste, smell, and we're going to go smell, and then we're going to go touch. All right. Now we're going to be doing a whole series on English irregular verbs. We're going to pretend, we're doing the verb to be. We're going to pretend to be bumblebees, and it's to the tune of I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. So we're going to kind of go around the room like we're bumblebees and like flap our little wings really fast. So we're going to say to be, am, are, is, was, were, being, been. English to be, let's sing it all again. To be, am, are, is, was, were, being, been. English to be, now this is the end. Timeline. Say, Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia, Jews return and rebuild the temple. Make an R, so it looks like that, but like that. So we're gonna say Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece, Peloponnesian Wars, and we're gonna do like a sword fight. And then we're gonna say Persia falls to Alexander the Great. Okay, tell me about George Washington. And it's gonna go in 1789 in New York, and we're gonna hold a torch and a book like the Statue of Liberty. So in 1789 in New York, George Washington was granted the full powers and responsibilities of the presidency by the U.S. Constitution. And we're going to pretend to unroll the Constitution. Okay, geography, same tune. I've actually made some popcorn for each student today, and we're going to do a fun thing where we actually put a piece of popcorn on each state and capital as we say it, And then it's gonna kind of block out the name of the state and capital. So then we're gonna try to remember where each one was and pick up our popcorn. And if you get it right, if that's right and you don't have to put it back, then you can eat it. I made them with just oil, olive oil. There's no salt, no butter, and no nuts or sugar or anything on these. So I figured those would be the safest thing to do. Although people at home can use Cheerios, they can use Skittles, M&Ms. Those are some common things people can use to play this game at home. But it's the same tune, so we're gonna say, Lansing, Michigan, Columbus, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, Frankfort, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee. So as we sing that, we're gonna be putting our popcorns on, and then I'll be like, all right, now pick up Frankfort, Kentucky. And they've gotta try to remember where it is. And once they get it right, then they can eat the popcorn. All right, guys, I think that's all I have to share right now.